So hi guys, it's me Ren. Yeah, and yeah, today I want to talk about a little bit talk about like how today. So yeah, because of today, the international team, yeah, we have a chance to go to the detention center. It's not go inside to the detention center, but we just went to the outside of the detention center because detention center is basically a prison and for the political criminals. They will say like true mother don't have any don't have any crime, but yeah, the possible crimes that they would just put. Yeah, so in a way, okay, yeah, I just explained a little bit about it, and like I joined the walking team, which means that we walk 10 kilometer, and yeah, with a bunch of those who have a confidence saying that we are healthy and we are strong. Yeah. And turn out, yeah, it's kind of pretty tiring. I mean, today the weather, luckily, is good. It's not that cold in the morning. It's a little bit cold starting from morning, but when we start to walk, it's around already like 11 something. At that time, the weather pretty good, nice. Yeah, just good for walking. Yeah. While I'm walking to the detention center, I just found out a little bit like interesting because I just got the news that saying that Jae Myung met Trump, and the gift and that he showed to Trump or as a gift is that a crown. And basically I think that that's a really like a shit show, to be honest. It's really mocking. Like, I don't know why. Like, Lee Jae-myung really passionate to mock everyone. I don't know, is he trying to gain his favoritism somehow, or maybe because like he's really believing into communism, and so then he hates United States so much. Yeah, sometimes I really doubt about it because like somehow like he is doing whatever like bullshit he can do, and like he do the religious persecutions like 30 something day, 40 something day, just for two religious leaders. And at the same if you don't know which religious leaders, I will recommend you to go to Twitter and have a look onto it. And there's a called Monarch Report. Basically I believe it's much more our church side of like view and news as well, and you can just read through it. Yeah, Monarch Report, and you can just follow them on X, Twitter, the previous Twitter. Yeah, and so then like and that's too much. And like even though Trump is like always that self-teasing about like himself as a king, that a lot of protesters call him a king, but actually he never treat himself. He never want someone to call him a king. When somebody is self-mocking a lot, okay, just as an example, sometimes me myself as well, I'll just mock myself. Okay, just a stupid, right? And when somebody really call me stupid, seriously, nah, I'm not having a good day. I don't think that they are respecting me in any sense. Yeah, and in the same way, in a democratic country, you're calling someone as a king, you are basically saying that they are not really fit into the society. And Trump is being elected. It's not that he chose himself to be a president, but in the USA, even though he wants to come out, he needs to be elected by the group, elected by the crowd. And yeah, that's the funny thing about it. I know there's a lot of like a protester towards Trump as well, and they don't look into anything about Trump, and they just protest. Yeah, that's kind of stupid bunch of people. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened. Like, Lee Jae-myung, to be honest, worse than Anwar. Even though Anwar Ibrahim, like, I mean, sometimes he's much more pro-China, but at the same time, he know how to say something good for America as well. So at least he's doing good. But Lee Jae-myung, no, he shows basically like, okay, we don't have any relationship, so shoo, yeah, in this way, like, like I don't like you, yeah. So that's a funny thing about it. Yeah, when we arrived there, Oh yeah, talking about the prayer, the gathering prayer outside the detention center. I found it a little bit interesting because when we arrived there, like I'm kind of curious that because there's police car and it's like basically buses, and there are like few buses like a row, and beside beside the police buses is our campsite or our gathering site, and I just feel like it's kind of a little bit like I don't know, like is it a protection or because they don't want to spread it out, because in a from what I know, if it happened in China, definitely it's something that they don't want to spread out. They will have a signal cancellation device as well. The bosses there, and but then I don't see like Korea they really like trying to do in that way. But at the same time, because that you are kind of like limiting the exposure. I mean, like in our church viewpoint, actually, it's a good thing. But at the same time, I mean, in the political viewpoint of it, feel kind of like 50-50. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting to see that happening. Yeah, and yeah, and talking about others, and other than that, um, yeah. And so then we pray. And yeah, basically, I was doing translation. I will just show you like all those videos. Then, when I finish my editing and so on, I want to talk about a lot of things that I just put it on tomorrow. For starting recording, sorry, it's gonna take a little bit time. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about like the NPC like recording about our church as well. I will do a review. I mean, I didn't watch that video yet. And last time it's only in Korean, and right now I already heard that they're already having the English version of it, the interpretation version of it, and yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see all this. Yeah, and like, let's see like what was the viewpoint of it and what's they misunderstood, and at the same time like what they are trying to portray onto it. Yeah, and yeah, I think yeah, basically a lot of things I will just make it into tomorrow. And yeah, today I woke up at 5:30, and later I still have that video prayer. Yeah, so it's gonna be late night. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's all for today's content. So if you like it, like, subscribe, and share it to your friend, and do the comments below. Yep, thank you. See you next time.